Okay. All right. What I see here, Aries, all right, in your present position here, okay? So, what you guys are going through, thinking that sort of thing, you do have the Five of Swords in reverse, okay? So, I'm seeing that there could have been some conflict here with an individual. Let me just get some more insight. I'm feeling like something did arise with an individual, okay? Something that was not good. Um, this was like a very unnecessary conflict that you got caught in the middle of, okay? Um, this situation, maybe you knew the parties that were involved or one of the parties that were involved, but you were not the culprit in this particular argument, conflict, or battle, whatever happened. It was a very unnecessary situation, but you may have got caught in the middle. Okay, there might have been a fight that broke out in an argument. But whoever initiated this argument had a very selfish agenda, and they were trying to cover up something. There was something that they were trying to cover up. It was like they were trying to deflect the fact that they were doing something, maybe something that they weren't supposed to be doing, or maybe this person just likes drama. But this situation was something that had nothing to do with you, and you got caught in the middle. This could also be that there was a little bit of bullying from someone. Um, Maybe there was an unfair situation that had to do with a power struggle. Maybe not so much bullying, but maybe there was like a power struggle between you and another individual, or you witnessed someone being bullied, and maybe you got caught up in the midst of that. Maybe you tried to come to this person's rescue, something like that, and then you got the backlash, something that was a very unnecessary argument, fight, or conflict, but somehow there was some blame or you got dragged into this situation. Somebody else got this same exact card in reverse. I want to say maybe it was Leo or Scorpio. I can't remember at this point in time. So, yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Now, also with the Hanged Man energy here, I do feel like you are now looking at this from a different perspective. Okay. Maybe this situation really opened up your eyes to something, or maybe because the hangman situation, or energy, I should say, maybe the situation was something that was a long time coming. Maybe this was something that had been going on for a long period of time. Maybe you were working somewhere or you were involved with someone that always seemed to blame you for something. It was like every time you turned around, it was just like something was happening and it was your fault. Okay, so maybe you hung into a situation where you were always the brunt of whatever was going wrong. Now, what I'm also seeing here with the High Priestess in reverse, this is not using your full discernment, okay? I feel like we said, for some of you, this was going on for quite some time. And maybe you just, weren't paying attention to the red flags, or maybe you were listening to some bad advice from someone else, and someone was trying to persuade you and pull you into this drama. But I do feel like this could also be at the workplace. This could be someone that was mentoring you or supervising you, someone that was above your pay grade. Maybe you're superior in some sort of way. And this person, I'm getting this energy that I'm getting all together is like there is someone around you. There could be someone in your family. This could be someone that you're dealing with romantically. This could be at your job. I'm getting the vibe that there is or was someone around you that was either trying to paint the picture about someone else or a situation that was not what it really was. It was like a negative picture that they were painting. And they did this over time, okay? This went on for some time, and when it all came down to the bottom line, you were then to blame for whatever happened, okay? And so it's kind of like, you might have been told something about someone else, and this person keeps coming and telling you something about this person that's really negative. And it's like they are trying to change your perspective of how you feel about a situation or that particular person. And then when it comes down and the drama just unfolds, you are now the person that said this or that or did this and that pertaining to the situation or the person, when you were just the person that someone else was coming and feeding you this information. It's something like that. There's something really sketchy that has gone on. And this is what is around you presently. Okay. Now, what I am seeing is that this outside energy, this is someone that I would say may have some mental health issues. This person might have some internal issues that does not allow them to fully see how they orchestrate things. This person could be someone that has some imbalance when it comes to their emotions, but there is something with this person. This person could have some type of bipolar disorder, or this person could be someone that just thrives off of drama and doesn't realize that they are the ones that constantly stir the pot. But I do feel like there is something mentally imbalanced with this individual that I believe has caused some of this fuckery, if you will, okay, for lack of a better word. All right. And this energy is very, very strong. Okay. All I know is this individual has got you caught up in the middle of some murder one shit, basically. Okay. Now, this has caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. So whatever this person has done, I really do believe that it is like a big deal, or it was a big blowout, okay? Or this could be something that really caused so much drama that it destroyed possibly your reputation, or it destroyed your comfortability in the situation. But whatever this person did, it really, really has you up at night, nightmares, anxiety. And I'm also hearing that for some of you, this isn't just one person. This person works in groups or more than one person, or this person could feed off of other people individually, just, getting each person alone and, telling one person, this person said this, telling the other person, the other, works with people, breaking people down individually, one by one. So however this resonates for you. Again, with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like, you are really wanting stability in this situation, or getting this situation resolved in some type of way. But this could also talk about, how this person is unstable, and this has caused an unstable environment for you. All right. And so this is something that you really are, desiring. So, all right. So this situation, this has the Magician in reverse. So this is like, this situation has really put a stop to anything that you've been working on. This is like, this is, when this is in the upright, this is like being able to manifest some things in a positive way. This is negative. This is like not being able to manifest anything positive, being like stuck in a situation, and then out comes the Five of Wands, which is conflict. You know, not being able to manifest because there's so much conflict going on. Okay, so that's what I see. But I also see that you are going to get the victory, you know, in this situation. Victory is definitely going to come. There is going to be harmony in this situation. Okay, there definitely is going to be harmony. And there is going to be a time that once this all blows over, that you are able to really recover from this situation. So this situation is going to, you know, turn around in your favor. It's just that this energy around you, you know, has really caused some anxiety and some disrupt, but definitely going to be moving out of your way here in the future. Now, we do have this Star card. So the Star card talks about, you know, really being destined. Usually when we're talking about love situation. Now, again, this could be a situation that you are involved with someone and maybe there's some confliction with friends or family members around. Or maybe this person that you're dealing with has this energy of, you know, being mentally imbalanced, and, you know, whatever they're doing has caught you in the middle of some of the decisions that they make that are not for the best. Either way, the situation is going to turn around. And this right here is, you know, bringing your positive space back. Okay, it's almost like this situation needed to happen. There is something about this situation that needed to happen because there was some attention that needed to be given to this. I'm getting the feeling that because this individual here, this energy, like I said, had been doing this for so long, I feel like the way that this comes about and exposes itself, or this individual gets exposed, it definitely needed to happen. This was destined to happen, but this will bring you, you know, back into the light of being looked at as positive. Everything that was done here in the dark that made you look like you were the cause of this, it's going to come out that you were not the person that initiated this or orchestrated. And this was destined to happen. There needed to be a stop to this. Unfortunately, you were the individual that got caught up in this. But however this unfolds, you are going to be looked at as an inspiration or someone that gave hope that things can change. So I know that this, if you're caught up in a situation like this, I know that this probably sounds absolutely crazy, but this situation was supposed to happen, okay? And there are some things that are going to come out of it that you might not see now that are really going to make sense to you once they unfold. Now let's just see if we can get some clarification. Why is the Star card here? I feel like this person was somewhat unstoppable. Like they have been doing this for such a long time. And the people that they were doing this to were not able to put a stop to this. But you, Aries, there's something about you in this situation, the way that it unfolds. You are the one that, you know, puts a stop to all of this here. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So with this being said, you are literally, you know, going to be walking away from a situation. I feel like you're going to be walking away from this situation with a new beginning. Absolutely. And that's what we see here. So it's like, you know, you are going to be walking away from this with a new beginning that includes clarity. It is going to be clear that you were not a part of this. This had nothing to do with you. And, you know, so when you walk away from this situation, it is going to be clear that, you know, your name will be cleared. You will be freed from this particular situation. Now, what we do see here as the outcome, you know, you are going to be walking away from this situation, and the 10 of Cups is here, okay? So this is prosperity, this is joy, this is contentment. I feel like this situation is really going to have such a positive outcome, okay? This is going to be like, this energy, you are going to stop this energy dead in their track. This is not only going to save you in your mind space to a positive, this is going to help other individuals move forward, because I feel like this person had such a staple. This is what I'm hearing. They were fixed. They had a staple mark in this situation. They had been doing this for such a long time. It was like no one could move them. They were steady in, planted, and were able to do what you were doing. But you, Aries, you come into this not knowing that you are going to be tested in this situation, and you handle this with such, so I'm hearing the word deviousness, but not, okay, so deviousness, and I'm like, okay, why this word? And it's like, you beat this individual at their own game, is what I'm hearing. And this is what needs to happen for the greater good, okay? So it took me some time. I hope I'm articulating this. You guys are the first reading of the day, but yeah, so you are the one and the only one that can nip this situation and this person in the bud, okay? And so this is going to bring a lot of joy, and I believe prosperity, because I feel like for some of you, if this is the workplace, you're going to be able to be more joyous at work. You're going to be able to be more productive. And if this pertains to family members or individuals that you're dealing with romantically, it's like once this situation comes out and you get more clarity and you bring some balance in here, you know, and some of you are going to be walking away from this, you know, I feel like you are going to be able to manifest some things that are very positive in your life, okay? And I also feel like with the King of Pentacles being present, this is talking about now there being somebody there that is going to be extremely generous, you know, for you. I feel like, you know, you have done a very commendable thing, or will do a very commendable thing, and it will bring a lot of joy and a lot of prosperity. And I also see you as being someone, you know, generously doing this. But on top of that, I do feel like there is going to be some generous gratitude and some generous collaboration where people are going to see you in a different light and really want to come alongside of you and offer you some things, you know, and let you know that, you know, they really appreciate what you've done. But you yourself, you didn't do this just for yourself. You did this for the collective, regardless if that was your intention or not. But I do see here that this is going to be something that many people are going to be able to benefit from. If this is something that's been like family members, maybe there's a family member that, you know, everybody's been afraid to say this one thing to, or afraid to put their foot down and make a change. You know, now other people are like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you did that. You know, this has been going on for years. And it's like, now they can see you not as the individual that this person was painting this picture of, or maybe they were trying to paint the picture that the other family members, you know, didn't like you or whatever. So now there's going to be some reciprocity in all of that. And that, you know, because none of this is true, that's not what the situation was. So that's what I see. I feel like, you know, you're going to do this and it's going to be for the greater good. But I also feel like you have some generous aspects coming your way. People are going to want to come back and say, thank you so much for that, or let me help you with that. Because they had no idea that either you were going through it too, or that's what was going on behind the scenes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so yes, the Knight of Cups. So I do see here in clarification, this was a long time coming. People really coming and offering you something. I do see the Two of Cups, offering some help or offering some form of togetherness here. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, I take that as, when you are a page, you are basically out on your own and you're trying to, this is somebody that's younger, somebody that's trying to figure some things out. And I feel like for a long time, you felt alone or you are alone dealing with this.